The goal there again, just getting a hint of movement off the deck as well. Riteish Deshmukh. Now we're in the fourth over. Clear indication of how disciplined the bowling attack has been from the Veer Marathis is the fact that you've only had one boundary come by so far. Talk about Riteish, of course, just 4 runs given away in 1.1 overs.
Once again, a good delivery. Ball not going in the direction he intended to play. Once you're chasing anything over 170, it's very important to make use of the power plays. But as you just mentioned, that hasn't been the case so far. Bowling has been disciplined. You're working to a plan here, executing that plan very nicely.
Makaran Deshpande looking on from the dugout of the Veer Marathis. The ball again. And the ball is just drifting in a bit. A hint of swing on that occasion for Riteish. Makaran, remember, was their wicket keeper for the opening game in Siliguri. Not playing today.
Which means they have a lot of options up their sleeves. It's always good for any team. Once again, struck firmly up to the mid-off fielder. Off in a flash for the single.
You have to give credit to the way the Veer Marathi bowlers have performed so far. He's just about 120 kilometers per hour and thereabouts. But at that pace, you've got to pitch the ball in the right areas. You've got to keep the ball in the right areas. Otherwise, it could be easy pickings. Got a man back at deep square. Just a single. That's all that the Bengal Tigers can manage at the moment. The runs really aren't coming the way they would like. But talking about the CCL Season 3 brand ambassador, Bipasha Basu to the left, talking to Bonnie Kapoor, the owner of the Bengal Tigers. He's still got something to cheer about because his team's got a pretty uphill task ahead of it.
Just one has to say, this is a very important game for both the teams. Veer Marathi and the Bengal Tigers, after losing their first respective games. That's again a good delivery. Chance for a cotton ball. Never easy, those catches. After 4 overs, 16 for 1.
Another fantastic over. 3 runs.
After 4, they're scoring at 4 and over. While the Veer Marathis at a similar stage were scoring at 11 and over. The first 4 were really a blitzkrieg from the Veer Marathis. Well fielded as well. They've taken the slip fielder out and put him at a short fine leg position.
Yes, also the fielding is looking very committed. Looking like giving their all on the field. Once again, it's just down the pad line. They're just working on the onside. Just set for 1. Lashkari getting an extended spell here. He's done a good job so far. Bowling his 3rd over. He's conceded 10 runs so far.
Yes, the cricketing logic very simple. The ball's losing its sheen, the shine, losing swing. Take the slip fielder out. Add another fielder on the onside. Bolster that field with 4. That's well bowled. Lashkaria again bowling in that corridor of uncertainty. Very disciplined bowling attack so far. Jeet really struggling to get off the mark. I mean, get the ball off the square. He's on 2, having faced 10 deliveries.
Yes, sir, you can see there the ball just angling away from the right-hander. 125.3 is last delivery. He's looking nippy as well.
As the ball thudding into the gloves of the keeper, Rahul Sugandh, who's keeping today in place of Makaran Deshpande. Quick look at the dugout for the Veer Marathis.
And they look pretty relaxed. You know, the game is in the grab so far. Played in the air. Is falling in no man's land. Settling for a couple of runs, the batsman. Coming back to Godreji on his green appliances partner for CCL Season 3, which makes the most energy efficient appliances. Also, their 1 watt projector Godrej initiative supported by CCL 3.
Single to end the over. 5 gone. It's 20 for 1.
Staying with us, Bengal Tigers 20 for 1 after 5 overs. And the lovely brand ambassador has arrived for the CCL, Bipasha Basu. Is it hard for you? You've got affiliations with all these teams here.
Yeah, like the whole fraternity, like the fraternity that I work with very closely, and then having the Bengalis and the Telugu and everyone. It's quite difficult to it's quite difficult to support just one. But being the face of CCL, I think I'm just going to enjoy all the matches. Yeah.
Just support the cricket and support your co-actors. It's such a cool concept.
It is because having actors play the game so like passionately and in such a disciplined manner, it's great to see them because right now on the field they are behaving like athletes, they are behaving like sportsmen. So you get to see how fit they are, you get to see how sporting they are, besides being great actors and good looking guys. I think so the audience is, that's why I always enjoying.
Speaking of that, in the spirit of the fact that we just saw the Women's World Cup, what if we had all you actresses in a CCL, and Bipasha, you're one of the fittest. I'm sure you'd lead one of the teams, right?
I definitely would sort my eyesight and then do so, because I think in terms of stamina, endurance, running, anything athletic, I'm good at it. But anything which has to be aimed, I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry, I have to accept it, what I'm not good at.
Yeah. Okay, now you dashed all our hopes of all females.
I'll train. Yeah, I'll train. It's okay. It's not the idea. You could be a little bad, but the idea is you have to be sporting enough to come forward and push it. Push sports. Try it at least. You never know. You might be good at it.
You never know. While we look forward to the idea of that ever forming, there are 2 new teams the Veer Marathis and the Bhojpuri the Bungs. And these are teams that, these are industries that we are suddenly getting accustomed to. You must be knowing them from before. But do you think this amalgamation of the industries is like a good idea? Do you think you've seen new projects being spawned?
I think it's fabulous because, as states, we are so far away. And as industries, these are all unique industries and they are entertaining so many people in their own regions and on a national level too. The fact that you get so many energies together, there's give and take of ideas, more actors can work into each other's businesses. It's a really cool concept because it brings just the entire film fraternity together.
And finally, any plans for Hyderabad and the fans?
Well, I love Hyderabad. Hyderabad is a place that I'm very close to. I've got lots of friends here. And I think, today there's going to be Telugu Warriors and Mumbai Heroes. It's going to be a tough one. And I'm sure the audience out here is supporting Telugu Warriors. I came with Charan on flight and he was kind of bribing me to actually cheer for the Telugu Warriors. And he said, you can't support Mumbai Heroes tonight. I said, I am not going to support either. I just hope the best team wins.
That's the best way to say it. The true brand ambassador. Thanks so much for talking to us, Bipasha.
Thank you.
Back over to the commentators.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Bipasha Basu.
Thank you, Mayanti. 23 for 1, the Bengal Tigers. Well behind the required rate. The Veer Marathis have a stronghold on the Bengal Tigers at the moment.
That's the problem, Rohan. Bengal Tigers run shy. It's been all the way through the Celebrity Cricket League. Got just short of it off easily. But runs are hard to come by. They don't seem to have the big hitters, and they're not particularly quick between the wickets. So at times, quick run opportunity or the ones into twos, that's missed as well. So it's always going to be an uphill struggle for them. Anything around over 140 just doesn't seem to be within their grasp. Oh, well done. Stung his hands a bit. 6 overs gone. It's 24 4.
Ladies and gentlemen,